On.
Hi everybody, we're at Black Thistle Chicken Rescue with Andrea Martin, and we're going to learn a little bit about organic gardening in a natural backyard. We've got her chickens here today. You can hear them, and they do their own gardening, isn't that right?
They do their own gardening, yeah. So this section here we have a different variety of plants that people can use not only for their chickens but also for the wildlife and for their own interests. So we have fruiting trees, we have grapevines over here, we have an ornamental holly, that's a winterberry, and we're also doing carbon sequestration, which is a very popular type of thing now. They're actually making it, I think, mandatory in some towns in Vermont.
Oh, yeah.
So these are compost bins, and they don't have to be anywhere where you may be concerned about, sort of messing with your, landscape design where people can see it. You can move it into sections like this and have foliage and different plants work around it, so you don't see the compost bins as much. So chickens are also great for when you're ready to spread the compost or for turning your compost. They'll do all those things for you. They're fantastic at ridding your garden of ticks and other sort of insect pests.
Yeah.
And they lightly till the soil. So we range our chickens in the garden, the crop garden, you see the corn over there, throughout the entire summer season, and none of the crops are really destroyed. I mean, they will eat a few things, but that's sharing.
So they basically tend the garden.
They tend
what
the garden.
you're telling me.
Absolutely.
And that nobody really knows much about that unless they have chickens, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Well, a lot of people think that they're going to eat all their crops, but they're not.
Yeah.
Here we have them sampling the goji berries.
Okay.
That's what the goji berries are for.
Right.
So you put things in there for you, and you put things in there for the chickens, and also for the wildlife.
Right. Now, goji berries, people can't eat those?
Yes, you can.
You can?
They're edible. Yeah. Those are edible. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then we have a mulberry tree here as well.
Oh, is that what this is?
Produces quite a bit of fruit in the spring and early summer. Yeah.
Do
And
they
then-
eat that too?
Yes, the chickens eat that, and the wild birds come here. Catbirds, all different, songbirds will come in and eat the fruits. Beautiful. And you have, of course, winter berries for decoration.
Yep. I like the way there's so many different things, and I think people often think about a garden as a very neat, organized sections thing, and it doesn't have to be that way. It's like there's nature kind of works with itself.
Well, the more you leave it to its own devices, the
Yeah.
less problems you're going to have.
Okay.
Because in nature, you don't have clean spaces. You have mixed plantings.
Right.
And when you do that, you don't have any issues. Like we have a no-till system here, so we never have to worry about that. I have very few weeds.
Yeah.
I do allow some of the crabgrass type and running type grasses to grow up for the chickens to eat the seeds from. They don't affect the plants at all. That's going to be my cover crop.
Okay, I get it.
So everything takes care of itself. The less you do, the better it is.
See, and people don't know. I mean, I never knew that.
Yeah, less management.
I thought more, you have to work the soil a lot. And
No, that's actually one of the worst things you can do because you're messing up the layers of the biome that exists in the soil.
that naturally accumulate.
Exactly. And the animals and the bacteria and the fungi all have to get back together again and figure out how to do exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
So the less you disturb the soil, the better. And the chickens just do light tilling over the top of the soil.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, Andrea. Thanks for introducing us to some natural gardening techniques with the chickens.
Thank you.